Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in my last notebook about One Book July, I showed you guys my setup of the traveler's notebook that I'm going to be using for One Book July. Now, I got a few questions about people asking, because my focus is going to be on trying out this new B6 size, at least, new to me. People were asking, am I still going to be using my traveler's notebooks and planners that I usually use on a daily basis? Am I going to continue with that, or am I going to solely focus on this? So I thought I would do a video to kind of answer that question. If you haven't seen the setup to my One Book July traveler's notebook, I will link that down below or put a card in or something so you can check that out if you are curious. And let's go ahead and talk about the other notebooks and planners that I do use and what I'm going to be doing as far as, I guess, my system and setup for One Book July. So for those of you that don't know, I currently use 2 happy planners and 2 traveler's notebooks on the daily. This is kind of what I use to keep track of my life, keep track of, things I got going on, my schedule, my son's schedule, household stuff, all that kind of thing. So, trying to condense these 4 books, obviously, into this one book for an entire month may be somewhat difficult, but I do have a plan. What I'm going to do is, this is my current everyday carry. I've done videos on this, so you guys have seen it. This will not be in circulation for July. My everyday carry is going to be the Foxy Fix B6. So this one will not be in use. This here is my Chic Sparrow A5 time traveler. I like to call her Big Bertha because she is. And you guys, have seen this setup as well. And I do use this on the daily for journaling and also for goal planning and goal setting. However, I will not be using this throughout July because I have kind of set up those things again in the Foxy Fix B6. So this will be out of circulation at least for the month of July. However, I am going to continue using my 2 happy planners, and I'm going to tell you why. First, I have my fitness planner, and then I have my main everyday planner. This is the big one that I use strictly for household stuff. Now, the reason why I have decided to continue using these throughout July is because I really like how these are laid out and how they're set up and how they just seem to work. They're very, very simple. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort to fill them out, and it just works. And I really don't want to stop doing that and try to cram all of this stuff into here when this is working for me so well. So in my fitness planner, I track my meals, I track my water, my supplements, and also sometimes my mood in there. And I really like keeping this separate because I don't take this with me when I leave the house. I just fill this out at home. And it's the same story with my big happy planner. This is strictly household stuff. This is not stuff that I need to take with me on the go. This is just things I need to just kind of have an overview about, either for the week or for the month or for whatever. And again, because this works, I'm not going to stop using that. So, that being said, for One Book July, I'm technically going to be using 3 books, but this is going to be my main book for everything other than food, exercise, fitness, and home. So I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I just decided to kind of stick with what's working for me as far as these 2 things go. But I am going to be focusing on this, using this for everything else. And like I said, this is mostly because I want to get a feel for the size of this, if I can make it work, if it's going to be big enough for me, or is it going to be too big. I seriously doubt it's going to be too big, but I do think it's going to work just because I'm already loving the size and I'm already loving the space. So I hope this kind of answers your questions. I know there are no rules when it comes to One Book July. I'm doing this because this is how it works for me. Oops, we just lost some sun here, but I'm getting ready to wrap up. But, you know, I'm just kind of making this work for me and trying my own experiment, trying my own plans, tweaks, ideas, and just not upsetting things too much because I don't want to feel like I'm too scattered or disorganized. Okay, so I've got just a few more days with these two guys here, which, I mean, I absolutely love. I'm actually going to be missing these two because I love just how they've been working. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to giving this one a full, you know, a full chance and a full shot to see if we can make it happen. All right, everybody. So this is my part 2 of what I'm doing for One Book July. If you have any questions, feel free to throw those down below. And I can't think of anything else I wanted to add. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you are not already subscribed, please do so because I have a lot more videos to come. And I'm excited to share with you, you know, how things are going. I'll be doing updates throughout the month of July too, as far as how this is working out. Okay, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.